Right, I love this next guy coming up to the stage. Keep it clapping for Mr. Evan Berke, everybody! Evan Berke! Keep it going! What's up, guys? How y'all feeling tonight? Good, yeah. I just moved here about a month and a half ago from Georgia. Moved here from Georgia, and when I told all my friends and family that I was moving to New York, not one person was happy for me. Everybody was just terrified for me. They're like, aren't you afraid? New York is so dangerous. Like, I think people from the South have this perception that New York, the New York experience is just the first 2 minutes of a Law & Order episode on loop. Like, it never ends. Just walking home, oh my God, is that a dead body? Oh my God, is that person getting raped? Did that person just get stabbed? Oh my God, is that a dead body? It never ends. Like, they think that 50% of New York's occupation is just to sit there and wait to mug somebody. It's like some unsuspecting person. But I told people that I was coming up here to pursue comedy, and they were like, I hope you're on social media all the time, because all my favorite comedians are posting Facebook statuses like once an hour, and they're hilarious. And I was like, that's a lot of pressure. You know, like, I'm the kind of person, I don't like putting too much out on social media. You know, I don't like people knowing that much about me. And there's all these new programs now that just take all your information. Like, I just downloaded this program called Spotify. Anybody familiar with that? Basically, if you're not familiar, it's this program that has every song you could ever want, but you sign up using your Facebook account. So when you're listening to a song at home, the song you're listening to comes up on your friend's Facebook feed, whether you want it or not, whether they want it or not. And like, my wake-up song in the morning is Celine Dion's A New Day. And that's the way it is, alright? We got some diehard Celine fans in there, that's what I'm talking about. But that's my jam. Do I want my friends knowing that I'm listening to that early in the morning? No. Spotify also has these ads that you have to listen to while you're listening to your music. And the most recent ad that I heard was, now on Spotify, you can listen to Selena Gomez's new album featuring the hit songs Come and Get It and Slow Down. Is your album called Blurred Lines, Selena Gomez? Because I'm confused as to what you want me to do. When I am crying to Celine Dion in the morning, the last thing that I want is to be forced into a game of red light, green light with Selena Gomez's vagina. Please, Spotify, no thank you. But people are now trying to start movements using social media, like that's productive. Like, I don't know, like, I think that we don't give people enough credit when they actually start a real movement in the streets. You know, like, I know that New York was all pissed about Mayor Bloomberg coming out and saying how much soda you can and cannot drink, but I commend the guy for taking to the streets with his movement. I think he should just come up with a classy name for his movement to get everybody excited about it. You know, like, how about Occupy One Seat? It's like, come on, New York. You're getting mad at me? Look at you. You are on that guy's lap on the subway right now. Get it together. Get it together. I just don't get it, you know? But I did just move here from Georgia, and I'm a huge Atlanta Falcons fan. It's a little rough right now, we're not going to talk about it. But before I came up here, I went to a Falcons game, and I was getting really drunk in the parking lot. I was tailgating the way that you do to make sports tolerable. And, you know, the only places to use the bathroom when you're tailgating is porta potties. So I have to use the restroom. I go up and I start taking a piss, and I think that this would be the perfect time to check my text messages. Horrible idea. I whipped my cell phone out, and I would say that it fell in, but I feel like I forced it in, because that's how quick it ended up in the porta potty. And I just saw it sink in, like it was there, but it was like disappearing, like Jack from the Titanic. It's like, I'll never let go. It's like, you're letting go right now, phone. Stay with me. Stay with me. And I need y'all to stay with me right now, because we're going somewhere with this. So it just sinks down, and I'm like hammered, and I'm like, oh God, I need to get my cell phone right now. So I like lift my sleeve up, and I'm like, I'm about to grab this cell phone. So I stick my hand in, felt around, grabbed something that I thought was my cell phone. No, it was the plastic part of a tampon. It was disgusting, so I tossed it, which was a horrible idea because I'm in a small rectangular box, came back, smacked me in the face. Just like that. So I'm like, alright, that didn't work, but I am not leaving this porta potty with poop on my arm without my cell phone in hand. So I stick my hand in a second time, and I pulled out a completely different cell phone than the one that I dropped in. But it was better, so I took it, and that's how that day ended. Guys, I want to thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. Keep laughing, keep enjoying the show. My name is Evan Berke. Y'all take it easy. Thank you.